The Sacramento Kings came out of the 2022 draft lottery pretty lucky, jumping into the top 4 and having a chance to take a top 4 player in this draft. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are here with installment number 4 of the lottery rebuilds. We've already done number 1 Magic, number 2 Thunder, number 3 Rockets, and here we are with the number 4 overall pick, Kings rebuild. Do I think the Kings are going to make the playoffs next year? I don't know. I don't think with the current constructed roster and you add a Jaden Ivey or Shaedon Sharpe to it, they make it. Play-in tournament, that's a possibility. Would I take them over Minnesota next year? Utah is constructed. Denver, no. Pelicans, also no. Clippers are going to be better. Portland, okay, maybe we can get into the Portland conversation. But the Kings really need to improve their roster this year if they want to end their longest drought, or the longest playoff drought in the NBA right now, next year. But I like the Sabonis trade a little bit more now that they have the 4th overall pick, so they can add a backcourt partner next to Fox, and Fox, Ivy, Sabonis looks not too bad. So that's pretty much a hint into who I want to draft today. It's going to be Shaedon Sharpe or Jaden Ivey at 4. I'm thinking more of the Jaden Ivey route because I'm trying to win now, and Sharpe could be better right away. But I like the idea of Ivey and Mitchell, or Ivey and Fox if we are going to keep Fox long term. So Mike Brown ended up becoming the next head coach for the Sacramento Kings. I don't know if he would be here. He is. Now the problem is he gets they're going to block it most likely. Sometimes they don't block it, but sometimes they do. So let's try this out. If I give him $5 million for 4 years, can I sign him? Let's see. And nope, he gets blocked. Great. So now I'm sitting here without a head coach because I just fired Alvin Gentry and they won't let me hire Mike Brown. Come on, please. Why are you blocking it? Come on, let the guy be a head coach. And there's no real coaches out there that aren't signed by a team already. That is very annoying. Would Lloyd Pierce sign with us on a 1-year deal, or is he going to get blocked too? Okay, he's mowing. Let's go. Oh my God, he gets blocked. All right, Michael Stauffer, you're going to be our head coach for just 1 year, and then we're going to recoup next offseason. He will probably accept that. Boom. So, just act like that's Mike Brown. All right, so it is draft night. I think I would like to maybe, I don't know, do I go out and trade for Tobias Harris? Would the Sixers be interested in that? I made a similar trade in my Sixers rebuild, but I wouldn't be opposed to going out and getting him. I don't know if there's another power forward that could be a better fit. I mean, I might look to, would they do Rashawn Holmes and Harrison Barnes for Tobias Harris? Probably. Should I do this? I mean, Sabonis is on such a good contract for the next 2 seasons, so I don't know. I feel like I could maybe wait and sign somebody in free agency down the line. So I'm not going to make any trades right now. Let's just go to the draft. Number 1 overall, the Orlando Magic select Chet Holmgren. Number 2, the Thunder take Paolo Banchero. Is Jabari Smith going to go number 3? Please don't complicate this. Okay, AJ Griffin. Wow. So yeah, I got Jabari Smith in the Thunder rebuild. I don't think that's, he's going to go 1 in real life, so it wouldn't really be realistic for him to fall to 4. So it comes down between Shaedon Sharpe and Jaden Ivey, and I'm leaning towards Jaden Ivey for the Kings right now, and then going Shaedon Sharpe in the Pistons rebuild. So in the second round, I also took Zach Edey out of Purdue, 7'4" center. Yeah, I was like, why not? So let's sign those guys. Team player options, Trey Lyles and Chimezie Metu. I want to bring them back. Yeah, I guess we don't really have a lot of power forward depth, so we do have a lot of center depth, though. I'll bring back Metu, but not Trey Lyles. So I think we could still be in the trade market. DiVincenzo, I'd like to extend the qualifying offer to. Neemias Queta, I am not going to be doing that. So let's go year 2 free agency. We have a couple of free agents. I don't really want to bring back Jeremy Lamb or Josh Jackson, Damian Jones. So looking at the roster, we have 1, 2, 3 of the guard core. Holiday will be gone next year. Barnes will be gone next year. That's why I'm should I get something for Barnes right now? Now, in reality, this isn't a terrible trade because Gordon Hayward is, he's 2 years older than Barnes, but we do have to pay him for an extra year. Holmes to Washington, though, is nice, but we would have to pay Washington in a year. So I'm really saying goodbye to that cap space. We're Sacramento, though. We're not really a big market. Clint Capella would probably be available now. And they would probably want to do Barnes for Capella. I feel like he's just more versatile, more valuable. So we would probably move Sabonis back to the power forward spot, which means my front court won't be able to shoot. But I think that might be good for us. So not that I can't shoot, but I think Capella would be nice because he's making 19 mil. He's a good center. So let's see. If we offered Barnes for Capella straight up, they save money with this trade in the long term. They will counter with Justin Holiday for a first. All right, yeah, I'll take a 2025 first out of this. So they offload the Capella deal. We give them Justin Holiday and Harrison Barnes. So this will result in me moving Sabonis back to the power forward position. That's Capella. Okay, his overall doesn't change. Rashawn Holmes will be the backup center next year, but he could be moved eventually. So I would like to sign a small forward, which we do have cap space. TJ Warren, Probably don't want to give him $19 million. So what I'm going to do is give Victor Oladipo a 2-year deal worth about 8.94 mil, but make it a partial guarantee for next year. Because if he's good for us, I'll keep him. If not, I won't. So we get DiVincenzo back on the qualifying offer. It also brought back Neemias Queta, so I guess he's on the team again. But yeah, this team I think can make the play-in tournament next year, and that's what the Capella move made. I think teams would much rather have Harrison Barnes, so I think that's like the Hawks would definitely want Barnes, and they get off the Capella long-term deal because they have a Kungwu. They can let him flourish now. All right, so it's going to be Fox. I need to start Jaden Ivey, 100%. I'm not going to start DiVincenzo over him. Oladipo at the 3, Sabonis and Capella. Mitchell is definitely going to be the 6th man. I'm not really going to rely a lot on Terrence Davis. So is there anybody down here that I need to play? I don't really need to play Zach Edey. I don't need to play Alex Len. Chimezie Metu might also be an odd man out. I mean, I'd rather probably play him than Terrence Davis, but Terrence Davis could be solid. So let's give Terrence Davis about 20 minutes. Let's give DiVincenzo 22. Let's go 20 to Holmes. I would like to go 28 to Mitchell. So we have a couple minutes left over here. Let's go 33 to Fox, 33 to Sabonis. Let's go 28 to Ivy, 27 to Oladipo, and 29 to Capella. System proficiency under a 1-year Mike Stauffer is 3 stars. We'll stick with that, and my goal this year is just to be a play-in tournament team. All right, so we were the 6th seed at the All-Star break, and we end up as the 10th seed. So we're in the play-in tournament, but we need to win 2 games, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, some of these shot tendencies were kind of messed up throughout the year, but I wasn't able to fix them until the All-Star break. But Sabonis ends up on All-NBA 3rd team. 19 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Like a great season from him. He's 87 overall, 26. He's like a perfect number 2, arguably on the most, I guess, bang for your buck contract in the league. So Jaden Ivey does not get all rookie 1st team. He does get all rookie 2nd team. Really good season from him, though, shooting the ball. 59% true shooting. I like that a lot from him. So we're taking on the Jazz in the play-in tournament, which I don't think is going to end well. De'Aaron Fox, 19.6 assists. It's a major drop-off. Clint Capella, 13 points, 11 rebounds. Jaden Ivey, 12 points. Oladipo, 12 points on pretty poor efficiency, so I don't think I'm going to be bringing him back. Terrence Davis is not bad. I should have probably tried to capitalize on his value last offseason because he's probably going to get a payday this offseason. Dante DiVincenzo was really good, though. I would like to extend him. Davion Mitchell's shots on the team was like a 45 at the All-Star break. So I'm not going to hold the 8 points that he scored against him. But yeah, we'll see what this team can do in the playoffs. Is Jaden Ivey listed as a point guard or a shooting guard? He is listed as a shooting guard. I don't think I'm going to really mess with the rotation at all. I'm going to let it ride. So let's see what happens here against the Utah Jazz. And we end up losing. Oof. Wow, we scored 50 in the 4th, but we only scored 17 in the 3rd. How does that even happen? Oladipo has a good game. Sabonis had a good game. De'Aaron Fox, might have to trade you. And the Pelicans win it all with Zion Williamson being your finals MVP. They beat the Sixers in 5. All right, so if the lottery can be nice to me 2 years in a row, that'd be sweet. And we were the 10th seed. And we're going to end up with the 13th pick? How does that even work? Wow, I guess we were that much better than every Eastern Conference team. I don't get how... Well, I guess the Suns are there, but how are I don't know. Well, I guess that does make sense, but that kind of sucks. So yeah, we're going to have the 13th pick unless we get insanely lucky. But no, we end up with 13. That is it. So, wow, that is not encouraging at all in the slightest. So maybe we can actually get a long-term head coach out here. Yeah, definitely some better options. We could bring Frank Vogel out here, Steve Nash. And I'm going to go with Mr. Vogel. Let's see if he even accepts this deal. Never mind. All right, so I offered a bunch of coaching jobs out there, and they all get blocked. God damn it, I hate this game so much. So another year, I don't really want Mike Stauffer again. I want a real head coach. Maybe I should have offered Steve Nash a deal. All right, I was going to sign Malik Blount, but he's a triangle preferred system. Like, no. All right, I know I had him in the Rockets rebuild, but we're going to have to get Billy Donovan again. He's the only real coach out there. He's not a bad one. So we just gave him a 4-year deal. All right, so it is draft night. I don't really want to trade. I might trade Rashawn Holmes because I think we can get something valuable before him. We could try to trade up with pick 13. That might not be a bad idea. Like 39, 13, and Holmes. Let's see if we can get into the top 10 with that. I don't think it can get me to 7, but we could try. And it did. All right, never mind. So we were able to trade up to 7 with the Portland Trailblazers. They're looking for more talent, obviously, around Damian Lillard. I think Nurkic is a free agent. So Amani Bates goes number 1. Wow, okay. Number 2, you got Victor Wembanyama. So, yeah, maybe it worked out for the Hawks because they are able to slide in Wembanyama with Capella gone. Well, still have a Kungwu. But Keontae George goes 3. That was a player I really wanted in this draft. Amari Bailey could still be an option. Derek Lively goes 4. Scooter Henderson, of course, still on the board, but there he goes as I speak of him. And Dariq Whitehead. Damn it. Oh, that's somebody I kind of wanted. So if we were going to look at any mock drafts, I mean, Bates, George, and Whitehead off the board. So do we look at Dylan Mitchell as a prospect, maybe? Amari Bailey, Manny Obaseki, maybe. So really looking around, it's going to be Dylan Mitchell, but I might trade the pick. Not a lot of great trade options, to be honest, that I would want. So I really wanted Whitehead or Keontae George. Man, Whitehead, if he fell one more spot, would have been sweet. I'm going to take Dylan Mitchell. This might not work out, but let's hope for the best. And we took MJ Rice in the second round, so he's a 74. Ugh, God. Okay, Amari Bailey would have been most likely the better pick. But I'm excited to develop him and see what he can do. Mitchell, we're bringing back Oladipo and Edey. No, so we will have a little bit of cap space, so we could see if there's a small forward out there that we want to target at all. So Terrence Davis wants about 12 mil. DiVincenzo 17 mil. Forgot he's a free agent. That's a lot of money. So I don't even know. Looking at our roster right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have about $27 million in cap room. You could see in the top there, which, I mean, yeah, I could sign an Andrew Wiggins, but that doesn't really make us too much better. Dylan Brooks wouldn't be a terrible idea, or DeAndre Hunter if the Hawks are willing to move on from him. I might be more interested in Hunter, but I do want to see if they would match a deal. So, oh, wow, wait, never mind. We only have 15 mil, but it says on the top we have 17 mil. So, I'm not too sure. I mean, I do have to fill up a lot of roster spots, so this isn't great. I'm not thrilled right now with our situation. You know, let me bring back Terrence Davis, I think. He's not too bad in this game. He's 26 years old. 12 mil a year is not bad. I'm going to do a 3-year deal at that base rate. And then we're also going to bring back DiVincenzo as well, but not right now. I think I'm going to wait a little bit and see if I can get him back on a cheaper price. Yeah, like if I could do 14 mil for 3 years, I'd be pretty happy with that. Let's not renounce the rights on him. 2K, I hate you right now. And oh, he signs with the Lakers. I mean, okay, I probably got a better deal out there. So is like Hunter still here? He is. We're not going to afford him. So like looking at guys we could afford: Alec Burks, Seth Curry, Cedi Osman, Bojan. I mean, we could bring in Caleb Martin. He's 27. Sure, let's do that. We'll do the team deals similar to Victor Oladipo's deal. And come on, tell me we're going to get him. All right. I don't really get Caleb Martin a lot, so that's not too bad. I'm going to sign a backup center, and we should be good to go next year. That is going to be Alex Len. Ugh, God. Now let's bring back Willie Cauley-Stein, the team that drafted him. So Fox is regressing. Oh, that's amazing. All right. I'm thrilled. So yeah, we have Dylan Mitchell, Davion Mitchell. Now we just need Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, so this Kings rebuild is definitely the hardest one we have done yet. So I want to start Ivy. Mitchell coming off the bench. We'll have Terrence Davis at the 3. We'll have Dylan Mitchell off the bench. So Caleb Martin, you're going to get about 28. Do I play Queta? You know what? We'll play him over Stein. Maybe he has more upside. So he's going to get about 19 minutes. Dylan Mitchell, you can get a little bit more. Let's just do something like that. I'm going to go 29 to Capella. 33 to Sabonis. Good. 28 there. And then we can go 34 to Ivy. I want to see what he... no, that would not make sense to play him more than Sabonis. So let's see what this team can do. System proficiency is 3.5 stars. Playing tournament again, I guess. All right, so we were the 5th seed this year. Let's go, Billy Donovan, as we avoid the playing tournament. And okay, Jaden Ivey wins most improved. Hell yeah. What a season. All right, so this is somebody we can obviously build around now. Just glad he gets me points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, free throws, field goal, 3-point percentage. He can kind of do it all. Reminded me of somebody else that was on the Kings in Tyrese Halliburton. But Sabonis making All-NBA 3rd team. Let's go. And Dylan Mitchell makes All-Rookie 2nd team. All right, well, good to know he can't hit a 3. We are probably the worst 3-point shooting team in the league. All right, so we're taking on these Houston Rockets in round 1, and they have added, let's see, who did they draft again? Oh, yeah, AJ Griffin. I don't know about that. So Fox had a much better season this year. Okay, maybe I'm not going to be trading Fox. Who knows? But that's actually a really good year from Fox. 61% true shooting. Jaden Ivey was incredible. Sabonis will be a free agent. We're going to pay him some money. Davion Mitchell, C, fix the shot tendency. A much better year for him. Still can hit a free throw. Capella, pretty good stuff. Like, he's going to give me 13, 11, and 2. 61% field goal. I'm cool with that. Dylan Mitchell wasn't too bad in his rookie season. Terrence Davis, nice. Give this guy a long-term deal and he decides to suck. Caleb Martin, how was he? He was all right. So for the playoffs, I actually might go less to Davis and more to Mitchell. So let's do something like that. And I'm going to go 1 less to, or 2 less than Martin. And let's go 1 more there, 1 more there. All right, so what can this team do? Can we beat the Houston Rockets in round 1? We are up 3-1, and we don't blow a 3-1 lead. Yes! We still go to a game 7, but I don't care. We beat them by 13 on the backs of a 32-10 performance from De'Aaron Fox and a 30-11 performance from Domantas Sabonis. So Jaden Ivey was pretty good in his first playoff series. So was Fox. Well, this would technically... Yeah, this is Fox's first playoff series. Pretty much everybody, well, besides Capella and Sabonis and Davis. Okay, so... And maybe Martin? Has he made the playoffs before? Yeah, I guess technically, yeah, obviously. So, I guess just Ivy, Fox, Davion Mitchell. It's nice to get them some run. So we're taking on the Thunder, who are a 1 seed. I mean, I think we could beat them. Like, if these two teams played in real life, I feel like we'd beat them. But, hey, we'll see. We do lose by 7 in game 1. All right, let's just see how the series goes as we end up losing in 7. Oh, man, we almost came back 3-1. So that was pretty identical to what happened last series. Damn, we lost by 20, though. Giddy had 27-10. Shea with 36-14. Fox with a great game. Same with Ivy and Sabonis. Damn it. So, like, the big three were still pretty good. I just think, like, we're close. I mean, Davion Mitchell, I guess, wasn't great in that series. I mean, we'll see Dylan Mitchell's, I guess, progression, because I think we are, like, a scoring small forward away from being really good, because, we got scoring out of these three, and then, like, relying on, obviously, just, like, offensive rebounds, alley-oops from Capella. Like, Davion Mitchell wasn't able to create his own shot, so we didn't get really a lot of offense. Like, geez, Terrence Davis, I might have to look to move him in the offseason if he's going to perform like that. As the Thunder win it all, they beat the Cavs in 5. All right, so the draft lottery, holy Thunder picks there. That is just kind of incredible. So our pick is going to be at 21. Yeah, it's actually pretty low. And with Sabonis being a free agent, we could look at the trade market here for a small forward if we were willing to do, like, Davis and Mitchell in a first. Like, is there a small forward that is disgruntled? Well, there's a center that's disgruntled, possibly Rudy Gobert or Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting Andrew Wiggins on this team. Would I trade Terrence Davis and Dylan Mitchell for Wiggins? Maybe. Let's see. Like, would I be able to do Davis? Okay, this is Gobert. Like, if I went to the Warriors, who could be looking to offload some money with Wiggins, Davis and my first round pick, so I get to keep Dylan Mitchell. I don't think I really have any other players to just slide in. Yeah, so would they do Davis and a first for Wiggins? No. Do I want to throw in that Hawks pick? All right, what about that Hawks pick that we got in the Capella deal? So 2 firsts and Davis to upgrade to Wiggins. I don't mind that. Let's see what they do. No? What? Is this a deal where I could just throw in a second and it gets done? Wow, that is a pretty good offer for Andrew Wiggins, and they're going to say no to it. Damn. Ugh. All right, maybe we'll rekindle back after I draft the player, because maybe they'll have some more value. So if I take this auto-generated player, I don't want to take a Euro stash. So we take James Atkins. Wow, this point guard looks really good going to the Mavericks. And then we went back to the Wiggins idea, and we offered them Atkins instead. Yeah, we should be able to get this done. And you know what? I'm not going to give you the Hawks pick. Okay, maybe I will have to give you the Hawks pick. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, I had to throw in 2 seconds. But we bring in Andrew Wiggins, which is, I think, pretty big for us. I'm going to bring back Caleb Martin. I kind of like him, just to being a backup big. So we're going to pick everybody's team option up there. And we're going to... How does he keep coming back? I keep not giving him the qualifying offer. I don't know. But, yes, does Sabonis have any real deals at the moment? No. So let's just give him this. All right, so we get Sabonis back on this 5-year deal. Now, looking at our rotation next year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get a backup center, and then we should be good. That's hopefully better than... I guess Cueto, Willie Cauley-Stein. Ugh, not a lot of great ones. George Brooks. Goga Batadze, do we take a flyer on him? Yeah, I don't know. Is there a power forward? Like, Otto Porter's not a bad idea. We have the mid-level exception. I can bring in Bogdan. Why isn't there any good centers? I'll bring in Cody Zeller. I don't think he's ever played for the Kings. All right, so let's see if this team could maybe flirt with the conference finals next year. All right, so looking at our year 3 rotation, I'm not going to start Mitchell. I'm going to keep starting Ivy because I definitely think he still has a higher ceiling. Let's play... I don't know. I would like to play Dylan Mitchell a decent amount. Zeller's going to get about 14. We'll give Mitchell about 21. We'll go 18 to Caleb Martin. We're going to go about 29 to Davion Mitchell. 28 to Capella. We'll go 33, 30, 33, 34. System proficiency is going to look like this. Let's hope for the best. All right, so we were the 1 seed this year. I mean, that was a pleasant surprise. That number 1 overall pick gets Rookie of the Year. He's going to be really good. He's already an 84 overall. Shaedon Sharpe winning Most Improved, so Ivy's already won that. Now Shaedon Sharpe. 3rd straight year for an All-NBA 3rd-team appearance for Domantas Sabonis. He averaged a double-double and 8.5 assists. That's kind of crazy. We are taking on the Denver Nuggets in round 1. I'm not too convinced that we're like a finals contender, and we could have just been a regular season team and an 8 seed beats me, and it's one of those in 2K. But I'm excited because Jaden Ivey is becoming like a star. Like, Fox has been really good. Sabonis is an All-NBA player. Wiggins did pretty much what I need. Davion Mitchell was able to hit his threes. Clint Capella does what he does. Double-doubles and gets some blocks. Dylan Mitchell was better this year. And yeah, we got Caleb Martin, Cody Zeller down there. So I'm going to keep the rotation the same. Maybe I'll go like 16 to Martin and like 19 to Mitchell. And let's go 34 to Sabonis, 36 there, 34 there. We'll see how that works out. Can we beat the Nuggets in round 1, or is Jokic going to own us? We're up 3-1 and we win in 5. That is what I am talking about. Led by Ivy, Fox, and Sabonis, who all scored 20 apiece. Now we're taking on Minnesota. Okay, they don't have Cat, but they have Jalen Duren. He ended up falling 19, all right. Devin Booker, Colin Sexton, and Anthony Edwards. And our old buddy, Trey Lyles. They got Dylan Brooks, too. That's a good team. Devin Vassell, TJ Warren, Kevin Love. What? All right, so let's see if we can knock them off in advance of the conference finals, which was my goal from the preseason. And we win in 5 again, and we can look to get revenge on the team that beat us last year, the OKC Thunder. And we were led by De'Aaron Fox, who had 23 and 9 in this series, and then Ivy and Sabonis had 20 apiece. Wiggins, I'm going to need a little bit more out of you. Davion, he just decides to fold in the playoffs, I guess. I mean, he was good in round 1, so keep it up. All right, Thunder, they've added nobody notable since last year's playoff run, as we beat them in game 1 by 1 point. Okay, win's a win. Game 2, we do win. Let's freaking go by 16. Oh my God, that game 1 is huge as we're up 3-0. We win by 9, 31 for De'Aaron Fox. And can we sweep them? We can. Oh my God, let's go. We beat them by 7. And that was on a 32-point performance from Andrew Wiggins. Here we are in the finals, taking on these 7th-seeded Brooklyn Nets. Still have KD and Kyrie. Ben Simmons off the bench. They have Nikola Vucevic now. That's a good team. But we do beat them in game 1. Let's go. Jaden Ivey with 33. Sabonis with a triple-double. Fox with almost a triple-double. I mean, they swept the 2 seed and the 3 seed and 1 in 5 against the 1 seed. And we're up 2-0 on them. Maybe the East is just weak. Maybe the West is just so much better. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon as we lose that one in overtime. Damn it. Oh my God, Sabonis. An insane performance. He's been going off in these playoffs. Game 4. All right. Oh my God, we lose by 1. So an overtime loss in game 3 and a 1-point loss in game 4. We're blowing it. Here we go. Rubber match game 5. This is massive, and they've won 3 in a row. Oh man, we get blown out. Okay. Can we force a game 7? I just got so cocky. We were up 2-0 and they won 3 unanswered. Oh my God, the 7th seed, man. The 7th seed, and we are down by oh my goodness. Oh, we lose. We lose by 15. Oh, that hurts so much. And the Brooklyn Nets are your 2025 NBA champions. I hope you guys did enjoy, though. That was the goal, to bring the Kings back to the promised land. We brought them back to the playoffs, something they haven't done in over 15 years. And we just lost to a 17, which doesn't really make any sense to me. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below, who do you think the Kings should draft it for? Jaden Ivey or Shaedon Sharpe? Because it's looking like those are going to be the 2 options there, with the 3 bigs going ahead of them. So like always, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a thumbs up if you did. Next rebuild will be the number 5 pick Pistons rebuild, or at least that's the next lottery rebuild. So be on the lookout for that. Gonna spoil it. Shaedon Sharpe will most likely be the guy I draft, because I don't want to really duplicate these. And like always, I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.